Hello, third graders, and today in problem solving, we will be answering two problems using cubes once again. Now, this time I am going to do just portions of cubes, and you will have to complete the rest. I'll walk you through it as we go. Let's start with the first question. Harry is reading a chapter book that has 432 pages. He has already read 116 pages. How many pages does he have left? Now this is very similar to one that we did last week when we were trying to add pages together, But this week we will be subtracting. Our key word here is left. Now before we begin, I would first like you to circle the key numbers. Circle the key numbers. Second, I would like you to underline the question. Circle, underline. Now our math action word right here is left. And that math action word means to subtract. The final two steps are to evaluate and solve. When we evaluate, remember, you can use a picture if you need to, and then when you solve, you need to solve and check. We are going to add the solve and check piece today, and I'll show you how we do that. So first, I'm going to use my two numbers and my action word to write my sentence. So I have 432 pages, and I need to subtract 116 pages. Now when we subtract, the largest number always goes on top. Now I can go ahead and subtract. 2 minus 6. I can't take 6 away from 2, so I have to borrow from its neighbor. Get a different color here. Borrow from its neighbor. Make it a 2 because I took 1 away. And my 2 now becomes a 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. 2 minus 1 is 1. And 4 minus 1 is 3. Now, how we do this solve and check part is we already solved it. Now I use the opposite symbol to check my work. So that means we flip it and check it. So I'm going to write my 316 that I had for my answer for my subtraction problem. And then add the subtrahend. That is the bottom number of a subtraction problem. I'm going to add the subtrahend. Now, if I subtracted correctly, my final number should be 432. My final number should be 432. I want you to solve and check this work, and then write your answer. Make sure that you write pages on the answer line. For the second one, it says, Christina and her friends are raising money for charity. They hope to raise $900 to reach their goal. So far, they have $780. How much more do they need to collect in order to reach their goal? Now this one I'm going to help you with beginning parts, and you'll have to finish the rest. So we're going to start with C, circle. My important numbers are $900 and $780. The second part of cubes is underlining the question. I'm going to underline how much more do they need to collect in order to reach their goal. Third part is to box the math action word. Now our math action word here is actually a phrase, and it is how much more. How much more and how many more means that we need to subtract. Now for this one, I will start the sentence the subtraction sentence for you, and then you will have to solve and check. We're practicing solving and checking today. So let's start with our largest number. Sorry, I think I mixed up the ones before. Minuend and subtrahend are the two ones that we use for subtraction. The top number is called our minuend and the bottom number is called our subtrahend. A good way to remember that the bottom number is called the subtrahend is it starts with sub, which is like submarine, which goes underwater. So our subtrahend will be 780. Now, that is all I'm doing for my part. For your part, you will have to solve the subtraction problem. Then you'll have to solve and check. Now, I'll box where you need to write the numbers for your addition problem when you're solving and checking. So the bottom number, your answer will have to be at the top of your addition problem. Then you will add your subtrahend. And that should get you your minuend. This is called solving and checking. Once you solve and check your answer, this is our final answer. I would like you to write it in the box with what it means. So make sure you write the dollar signs.